Hello, Sagittarius. It is Marley with Fawnandfireintuitive. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm excited about this reading. It will be for Sagittarius Sun, also Moon and Rising. And if this doesn't resonate with you, you can check out my other videos for your Moon and Rising sign. This reading is going to be about what you can do to get ready for 2020. 2020 is coming up, and there's an awesome energy behind 2020. Okay, there's been a lot preparing us the last 4 or 5 years for 2020, and not only is it at the start of a new year, a new decade. 2020, represents perfect vision, being able to create what we really want to create. And that's why vision is going to be so important. Having a vision for 2020 and beyond is so important. And also, 22 is a master number, it's the master builder. So there is this extra energy in 2020 to magnify whatever we are creating. And that can be very, very, very good or very, very, very bad, depending on our beliefs. So we really want to look into today what you can do to prep yourself to be ready for 2020 so that you can, I just saw 111, really latch on to that abundant, magnifying energy and get propelled forward towards your dreams and your goals and your visions, okay? So I pulled the Oracle card already, and then I'm going to use the Tarot. And if you guys are looking for a personal reading, my information is in the box below. The Master Conduit course is starting again this month, and then level 2 will be starting next month, and in January. So I will talk to you guys about that a little more, but I want to get started, okay? I did meditate on all the signs and get some downloads for you guys, but Sagittarius, you are a mutable sign. You are adaptable. You can go with the flow. You can see a lot of different perspectives. Sagittarius they're really incredible to me. Like, I love Sagittarius because there's this, and for a lot of the mutable signs, it is this way. There's like a childlike energy, yet a like old soul wisdom. And I feel like what is happening to kind of prepare you for 2020 is you are running up against some things that may feel like obstacles, that may feel like the door being shut. And it's possible you've already been going through that. But in reality, they are a bridge to exactly where you were wanting to be going. And so it's really important. Like, one of the things I love the most about Sagittarius is the joy. The joy they have for small things, big things, small things, people they meet. There's a joy. There's a childlike wonder, which is awesome, and it could feel kind of discouraging if you feel like you've been doing everything right. There's going to be this aspect of autonomy that's happening, but it's kind of helping you find like more joy in the moment, and maybe looking deeper into certain things that maybe you didn't even realize they were there. Like, I feel like for some of you, it could be running up against certain people. And we have wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Okay. And see, if we stay, especially like a mutable sign and Sagittarius, we can stay in a cycle. Like, a wasp can sting once, or it can sting 100 times, so we can kind of stay in a cycle. Like, no, I can handle this. I'm smiling. And we allow something to keep stinging us and keep stinging us and keep stinging us. And we need to really pay attention to what is building us up. I heard the song Build Me Up Buttercup when I was doing this. So I don't know. I was like, that is a random song. Like, we may not like want to get our heart broken, or we don't want to let on like that we feel vulnerable about something. And so it can be very, we can try to keep smiling and just keep swimming. But there's kind of this need to, like, anything that's happening the next few months that makes you feel a certain way, not to bypass it. Because sometimes, like, as we're going deeper into our spiritual evolution, it's like we keep ascending, we keep getting more and more revelation, but wherever you go, there you are. So if there is like this deep wound that is pushed down, you can get the revelation and you can get the wisdom, yet it's always seen through the glasses of whatever's like hidden. Okay. And so some of the things that are happening are this bridge that are helping you to not only learn about yourself more deeply, a bridge to take you to an abundant place and to where you truly want to be. And there's this need to not avoid the heartbreak, not avoid the emotions. Because if they're there, they will continue to play out. They will continue to play out, okay? So you don't want to stay in a situation just because you don't want to have your heart broken if it's not truly giving you joy. If you don't truly feel expansive there. Fate. Wow. Wow. I mean, definitely, I felt twice when I was writing this. It was talking about accept the bridge. Yeah, accept the bridge. There may be certain things that it feels like rejection. Do you know Einstein said there's a scientific concept, spooky action at a distance, and our future selves can affect our past selves or our present selves. Okay, so sometimes, I love that egg. Sometimes we think we want something so bad, and then it's like not adding up, and it's so hard to stay positive about it. And I feel like sometimes that happens because our future self is like, just wait, this is a bridge to something better. And I'm really getting that, Sagittarius, you're dealing with some divine intervention here from your higher self, from your future self. That's like, no, just wait, because what you really want is still in the incubator. It hasn't hatched yet. And so this might feel painful, and it might feel like, oh gosh, I don't want to deal with this. Like, I'm going to manifest it. I got this covered. But in reality, it's leading you towards your fate. And it's something that has already, like, the egg has been laid, but it hasn't hatched yet. So we have surrender. Look at that weeping willow. Like, the roots go deep. The surrender to the growth. Surrender to the soul work, to the healing. Yeah, I mean, this is a bridge. This is a bridge taking you exactly where you want to go. And it feels like, what? No, thank you. But I'm sure you've heard that story. Like, it takes the wind and the rain for the roots to grow deep so the tree can grow strong and, really be abundant. Trust. And trust is in the reverse. So it seems like, I feel like for you, one of the main things that's really important is that you actually are like trusting yourself. Like, what is right for you? What is right for you? Because you might be feeling like, okay, no, I'm trusting. And yeah, it's not how I want it right now. And yeah, it's like taking a lot of my energy to stay positive. But no, I can handle it. There might be some things that you need to let go of for just a time if your like emotional body is telling you that you're under stress, because it's like you're swimming upstream, and just because you've always done something one way, it doesn't always have to be that way if it's not still serving you. And it might be a little scary to make that change. Yet, like a tree, it has multiple branches. It's not just like a straight line. There's roots that go to all these different areas. There's multiple branches, multiple leaves, fruit, flowers, whatever the tree is bearing. There are multiple paths to get to that, Let's see what else comes out. We have the devil in reverse, so this can be a Capricorn. This is also letting go of kind of like addiction, bondage. We can feel like something is very spiritual when actually it's actually covering up something. We find whatever kind of protects our drug of choice, whatever title or however we can justify it. And so if you have felt really uncomfortable And it's like, no matter what you do, like something's not manifesting, it's because there's something down deeper that has to be explored. Because sometimes we don't even realize that we're doing it. And it can feel very spiritual, but anytime we're healing from the outside in, like thinking like, okay, once I get that, everything will be fine, or once we're together, everything will be fine. It actually usually is coming from like a attachment issue, or just trying to cover up something. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And this could be blocking just some of like the abundant feelings that you really want to have, the kind of relationship you really want to have. And I'm not saying that you have to let go of a person, but there's to be able to examine the motivations and maybe let go of some of the definitions you placed on it for a time, because the vibration of love, people are drawn to us when we're drawn to us, when we love our life, when we're inspired with the life we're living. And sometimes we get we just wait for like a situation to work out, and we end up just waiting and waiting and waiting, and it actually makes us less in alignment with the very person that we want, or the type of relationship we want. We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's there's definitely some kind of melancholy energy here, like a lower energy about moving away, just like difficult thoughts about surrendering, like what's going to happen. I'm going to pull one more. Page of Swords. Yeah. Difficult thoughts about what's going to happen. The Magician. Really, it's like there could be like this inner battle of like, I'm sad. No, I've got this. I'm watching you're watching things that might help you feel better. You're watching that person, or you're talking yourself up, but there's still like kind of a block to the manifestation, because it's like all the aspects aren't being included. The Magician uses everything to create. He's inspired. He uses the emotions. He uses, the practical and his mind. And here it's showing a lot of like negative emotion and then working up what you need in your mind, but it's creating a block. So that's what really needs to be explored before 2020. Okay, don't be afraid of it, because it's telling you, no, this is a bridge to exactly what you want. Okay, it's just in the incubator still. If you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. I have a new website, and like I said, the Master Conduit course is starting this month, and I know it's during the holidays for a lot of people, but it is self-paced. We do have a group chat room, but we do slow down anytime people are getting like behind, and it's not high pressure, but it is about purifying the conduit. We are conduits to source energy. We are able to create amazing things, but this course helps you see where your vibration is truly at, where your motivations are truly at, and really helps to kind of identify the core things that could be blocking. And we do challenges that really help us work on trusting our intuition, identifying what is addiction and what is control and what is actually coming from a higher vibration, moving stagnant energy so that things start to shift quickly. And then in January, it'll be level 2, and it's really about mastery of your power as the master of your universe, really being able to create from this high vibrational place. And so I'm really excited. And if you guys are interested, the information's on the website, but I also, if you want to send me an email, if you need a payment plan or something, I'm very open to working with you if you really feel like you're meant to take this class. Okay? So much love to you guys. Bye.